Don't skip this video, because every minute, this gets worse. I told myself I wasn't going to play today. Not even one game. I had things to do. Important things. But I thought, one quick game won't hurt. Just to relax. That was the mistake. Because now I'm here, and I can't stop. At first it was normal. Calm. Easy. I didn't even care if I won. But then something changed. I started focusing. Like really focusing. Now every move matters. Now I'm locked in. And I don't even know why. Because this doesn't matter. None of this matters. But I still can't lose. And that's the problem. Because the moment I care, I'm stuck. And it only gets worse from here. And yeah, this is where I should have stopped. You ever get that feeling where you know you should stop, but you don't? That's me right now. Because I said last game, like 5 games ago. And every time I try to quit, I start another one. Because what if the next one is perfect? What if I leave right before I win? I can't do that. So I stay, and now I'm not even playing for fun anymore. I'm playing because I have to finish. Because I started this, and now it feels like it needs an ending. And the worst part, I'm actually getting better, faster, smarter, more focused, which makes it even harder to leave. Because now it feels like progress, even though it's not. It's just a game. But my brain doesn't care. It thinks this matters. And honestly, right now, this feels more important than anything else, which is kind of messed up. But it gets even worse. Because this is the part nobody talks about. At some point, I checked the time. I wish I didn't. Because it was 3 a.m. And suddenly, everything hit at once. The silence. The fact that everyone's asleep and I'm still here, doing this. For what? And for a second, I just stared at the screen. Like, what am I actually doing? But then, I started another round. Like nothing happened. And that's when I realized something. It's not about the game. It's about not stopping. Because stopping means thinking. And thinking means realizing how much time just disappeared. So I keep going. Not because I want to win, but because I don't want to face that. And yeah, I told myself this is the last one. For real this time. No more after this. But if you're watching this, you already know I didn't stop. Because there's always one more round. I thought I was in control. That's what I kept telling myself. Like, I can stop anytime, right? It's just a game. I choose when I play. I choose when I stop. At least, that's what I thought. Because today, I wasn't even planning to open this. I just unlocked my phone for 1 second. And somehow, I ended up here again. Same game, same situation, same lie. Just one round. And now look at me. Locked in, again, and it feels normal. That's the weird part. This shouldn't feel normal, but it does. Like I've done this 100 times, because I have. And I didn't even notice when it became a habit. That's when it hit me. This isn't just random anymore. There's a pattern. And I'm stuck in it, and breaking that pattern is harder than you think. Here's the problem. It's not the game. It's the feeling. That one perfect run, that one clean moment, where everything goes right. No mistakes, no stress, just smooth. And once you feel that, you want it again, and again, and again. That's what keeps me here. Not the game, the chase. Because I know it's possible. I've seen it. I felt it. So I keep going, trying to get it back. But it never feels the same twice. And somehow, that makes it worse. Because now I'm not playing to win. I'm playing to feel that moment again. And I don't even realize how much time is passing. Because in my head, I'm still 1 game away. Always 1 game away, and that's the trap. Because there is no last game. There's always another one. Waiting. And this is where it actually gets dangerous. At some point, I stopped enjoying it. But I didn't stop playing. And that's when I knew something was off. Because if it's not fun, why am I still here? And I didn't have an answer. So I just kept going, round after round. Like I was on autopilot, no thinking. Just reacting, and honestly, that's the scariest part. Not losing control, but not noticing it, because it feels normal. Until you step back and realize you've been doing the same thing for hours, and you don't even remember when it started. Or why, and yeah, I told myself I'd stop. Again, same promise. Different day, but if you've made it this far, you already know how this ends. I didn't stop, because I still feel like The next round might be the one. And that's enough to keep me here. And the weirdest part? Right after I said, this is the last one. I actually meant it, like for a second. I really believed I was done. I put my phone down, sat there, in silence. And it felt strange, too quiet, like something was missing. So I picked it back up. Not because I wanted to play, but because I didn't know what else to do. And that's when it hit me. It's not about the game. It's about filling that space, that silence. That moment where you're supposed to do something better, but you don't. So you come back here again and again. And yeah.